I asked ChatGPT what home buyers are asking right now, and then I asked Gemini the same question. If you're still guessing what to make videos about, you're already behind because AI is telling you exactly what future buyers want to know right now. Let's start with ChatGPT first, and I will share my screen and show you what the prompt was. What are the top 5 listing and ranking order of most to least questions that future home buyers in the United States have asked you, GPT, in the last 3 months? And here is what it said back to me. How much house can I afford? What's the very first step in the home buying process? How much do I need for a down payment? Do I really need to get pre-approved? And how do I pick the right home? And what should I be asking when I look at houses? So this is important because it's showing us that they are asking questions very, very, very early on in the home buying process. If they're just starting to think about buying a home, this is what they're asking at the very, very beginning. They're not looking at individual houses for sale, maybe aspirational, but that's like people that are way, way down the road. The people who are serious, these are the questions they're asking. They're not looking at the houses. They're not taking tours of neighborhoods. And this is important for us as real estate agents because we want to capture the people before they've already committed to working with a real estate agent. So how do we do that? We get them at the very, very, very top of funnel. The minute they start asking these types of questions, we want our videos and our content to show up in front of them so we can strike while the iron is hot, not after they've already hired a real estate agent and now you're too late. These are kind of fear-based questions, meaning I'm afraid of making a mistake. I don't want to screw this up. This is a big deal. This is a big process. This is a big investment. How do I make sure I don't totally blow it? So this is the mindset that your buyer has before they ever start searching homes for sale. And you're not competing with other agents. You are competing with this. This is how we're going to win. Now let's see what Gemini had to say. And I'm sure you know Gemini. I don't typically use it a lot, but it is the AI tool that Google owns. And we should all probably start using it more because Google loves Google, as Michael Trithard always says. Google loves Google and Gemini is Google. So here is what Gemini said. How much home can I actually afford? Will home prices drop in 2026? Should I buy now or wait for rates to go down to 5.5%? You might be waiting a long time for that. What credit score and down payment do I need? How do I make my offer stand out without overpaying? So these mostly are similar top of funnel type questions. How much can I afford? Should I do it now or should I wait? Do I think that the prices and the interest rates are going to continue to go down? What credit score do I need? Do I need to raise my credit score before I really try? The only one that is much farther down the road is how do I make my offer stand out? If somebody is Googling that, they're already working with an agent. They're already looking for houses. There's no point going after a person who is searching for that question. They are already well into the process. We don't want to try to attract those people. Trust me, I have made this mistake before. I did a video one time that was quite popular. It was download my free home inspection checklist. And I went to a house that was under contract with one of my clients and I interviewed the home inspector. What are you doing? Why are we doing it? And I put together this whole PDF checklist that they could download. Almost without exception, every single person who downloaded that checklist already had an agent. They were already looking at houses. They were making offers on houses. They just downloaded my free checklist because I offered it. So learn from my mistake. You need to go after the people that are at the top of the funnel, not the people that are at the bottom of the funnel. And they're just trying to find the right house so they can put in an offer and then close. Now, notice what is not on this list. What was not on this list was things like the top 5 seafood restaurants in my town, or take a tour of blah, blah, blah neighborhood with me. Again, the things that don't have anything to do with real estate, I wouldn't even waste my time making those videos. Yes, they will get lots of views. The restaurant tours will get views from people who are hungry, not people who are saying, I would like to buy real estate in your market in the immediate future. For me, if I made restaurant tours like that, I would get a ton of views from tourists. Just because they come to Savannah to visit does not mean they're going to buy a house. They're here on vacation and they're looking for a seafood restaurant. So be strategic with the video topics that you're going to make. We are looking for people that are indicating that they are ready to buy a house. They are asking questions to get themselves ready. And this would be the perfect time for you to show up with all of this amazing information that will answer those questions. If you're only showing listing tours, you're only showing neighborhood tours, yes, those videos do well. They get a lot of views. And yes, they're fairly simple to produce, but you are reaching people that are farther down the process and may already be working with a realtor by the time they see your video. So here's what you can do to use this in your own business going forward. Number one, ask AI. What are buyers searching? And rather than saying in the entire United States, say in your metro area or at least your state. What are buyers searching right now in the last 90 days in this particular geographic area? And see what shows up. It goes out and it does a live search across the internet for what people are searching for, and it will give you real, accurate data. Then we want to identify what is the emotional driver behind this question. Are they excited or are they worried? Are they worried about making a mistake? Are they worried about buying now at 6% and then the interest rates go down to 5% and now they're stuck with a mortgage payment that's way higher than it needed to be? What is the emotional driver of the question they're asking? And by the way, if you want more ideas like this for having a YouTube channel that brings you actual paying clients, I make videos like this every single week. So go ahead and hit subscribe. These videos are only for real estate agents like us and how we can make videos that will bring us paying clients. Now, once you have a list of questions that people are typing into AI, I still recommend that you do keyword research. And I will link a video up here all about how to do keyword research and what it is and why it's important. But I need to know not just people are searching. I want to know how many people are searching on a monthly basis and how hard will it be for me to show up at the top of the search results. If the competition is too high, I'm not going to be able to rank for that. So I want to know what their general questions are, but then I want to find the exact phrase that they're typing into the search bar so that my video will show up in the search results. So again, watch the keyword research video if you haven't already. AI can answer facts. AI is great at giving you exactly what I want to know right now as quickly as possible without having to do a Google search and then do it over again and keep refining my query until I get the right answer. AI is great, but AI cannot replace us. People want to work with people who are knowledgeable about the process and the area, people that they know, like, and trust. And you can be that person if you're willing to make YouTube videos just like this. Very simple, where you are face to camera and they're getting to know you. So now that we understand how that works, watch the keyword research video so that you can learn how your videos will show up in Google and YouTube searches as well.